What up, y'all? It's your girl T. Today we're making Southern mac and cheese. Get into these ingredients and let's dive in. We have some water here. I'm going to pour in a pot to boil. For those noodles, have some bouillon granulated powder. Next, we're going to start our bechamel sauce or cheese sauce. Adding some butter to a skillet, letting it get all melted and nice and buttery. Then what we're going to do, here as you see, we're adding some flour. We're going to whisk that around to develop a slight roux. Basically till the flour taste starts to, come out. You want to whisk it for about maybe like a minute or so till you start to see it, turn this color right here. So next what we have is our half and half. You can get that at any grocery store. We next went in with some heavy whipping cream to get that richness that we like. Here you see me pouring some evaporated milk. This is going to give it a creamy consistency that you will not get with the regular milk. So we had some cream cheese. Before that, I added some sour cream. You want to kind of add that in a little early so it doesn't curdle. So if you put it in before it gets too hot, you'll be okay. So as you see now, we're just adding our mixes of cheeses. Here we have some asado, some Oaxaca, some Monterrey Jack, some Cheddar, Colby, just a lot of mixed cheeses. And then we have our Gouda cheese right here, and you can use any cheese that you like. These are preferably the ones that I like to use. So like again, you can use any cheese you like and it'll work just the same. So then I went ahead and added the rest of it. I just kind of added it a little bit at a time. As you see, it's starting to thicken and come together and to form basically your cheese sauce. So I went in with some fresh pepper, and here is an optional ingredient, but I like it because it adds a little bit of a color to your cheese sauce. I added some paprika, and not just regular paprika, smoked paprika, and just a dash of salt, maybe like a teaspoon of salt, because that cheese is already salty and you don't want it to overpower the sauce. So be sure to taste it as you go along and figure out if you want to add more. So now we have our noodles. They are ready to go in. We poured those into the boiling water and just gave them a quick stir because when you pour in fresh noodles, they tend to stick at the bottom. So go ahead and give it a quick stir. Put the top on it and let that baby roll. When it's done, this is what you have. Run some cold water over it. Put it in your pan. I'm adding some butter right here to kind of mix it all through and through the macaroni. And we're just going to kind of stir it around until it gets melted. Then we're going to start with our first layer, putting some of that shredded cheese over the top of the macaroni and cheese. Just make sure you mix it in a little bit because we're going to start layering this macaroni and cheese, okay? Now we have that cheese sauce that we had on the stove. If you can see how cheesy it is and how it's pulling. Yes, y'all, this is the best mac and cheese you will ever have. So right here, what we have is some more of that regular sharp cheddar, that Mexican blend, that Gouda. I even added a little bit of Parmesan in there at the end, I found. So you can add any cheese you like, and this is the process. This is the step here. So go ahead and continue layering it down. Add some more of that cheese sauce. More cheese. We love cheese. Then we have some butter, and I found some Parmesan. I just kind of put it in the microwave and stirred it up just to give it an extra crunch on the top. So we're going into the oven on 350 for 40 minutes, y'all. And look at what we have, ladies and gents. This is what came out of the oven after about 40 minutes in the oven. Look at this delicious goodness, you guys. This recipe is one for the books. If you have not tried it this way, I highly recommend you to use this recipe and give it a try. Let me know, tag in the comments if you decide to use it. You will never go back once you use this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys give it a try. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to my channel. Y'all have a good one.